you're kind of weak at level 1.
Yep.
You want to just pull them, get the creeps into a nice spot, last hit, get your level 2, then maybe you can look for something.
Ooh, the stunning here with the bash as well onto Dazzle. He is going to be stunned up. They're just right-clicking him now. There's the bash as well. There's going to be enough damage for Skem to get the Force to get the first blood on Skem.
Yeah. Siphon and Nuke and even Marcy.
Ooh, dispose onto the Warlock. The Swarm coming out too. He is going to try and heal himself up, but the body block's coming out from Tim's, and the Siphon as well from FBZ is enough to take him down.
Beautiful. Now he should die. No one's behind him, not even Warlock.
Dazzle, Marcy, and a DP up there on him. He's going to get poison touch. He's going to be disposed as well. The Shadow Wave with a little bit of damage ultimately gives Skem a big end.
You just want to force TP's rotation and leave, and that's what Boom are going to do.
Oh, Slaughter is getting a run down. This is Issue Soul. Gets to reposition by the Marcy, and with Lifestealer there, it was just way too much damage. Whether you had Dazzle there or not, he was going to fall to the Marcy Lifestealer combo. Just a little bit of a harass. Not really anything too much. Marcy rebounds off him, though, disposes the Tiny, puts him right between the two of them, and Dazzle coming in there just with a little bit of help at the end, but Yopaj picking up that kill. There is a scan. They know that there's a potential for them to come out. Slaughter blinks in. There he gets the stun and the bash, as well as the Tiny. The Golem coming down as well from Warlock on top of both the DP and the Dazzle is looking good for the side of Polaris. DP has insane health here, but she is going to be bashed and ultimately fall down. That's great. They know Lelouch is around. It's going to be a good pickup if they can. They get the Searing Chains, the dispose from the rebound as well. There's just way too much. Oh, take that tower, but Polaris see that this isn't a fight they're really going to be able to take. Looks to disengage, but instead, Tiny jumps in there. DP going to pop her BKB. The Golems come down as well. Tiny's still alive. They get the kill on top of the Marcy. Xavier does eventually fall. The Shallow Grave coming out on DP is saving her life there, and Natsumi on the TB falls. He wasn't able to live through it. He even used his Thunder and the Warlock going down too. So on the side of Boom, so they did see the Sliders down there as well as the Warlock.
Yeah, I think with this Roche being taken away from Polaris, it's looking very, very grim. Because if you take the strongest hero on the team, Lifestealer, to kill him, like, who is he threatened by? They have to Slaughter Crush into a Tiny combo, into a Golem, and then maybe they can kill him.
So it's not all lost. It was still a great fight. BKB popped on DP here. Force is going to be using his BKB as well. The Golem's dropped and the silence on top of that TB. He still gets his Sunder off. It's not going to be enough, though. He does still fall, while we see Tiny trying to do his best to stun up the rest of the team and survive.
Covers him. You know, we saw how RSG would play with like Coil and Willow Fear and all these things. Poor Slaughter.
Oh, Slaughter getting caught out here. There is the three of them on him. He tries to outrun them. It's not going to happen with this team, unfortunately.
If they get tossed back, they can lose these fights and get wiped so easily.
Oh, Yopaj sees that Warlock. He has a vendetta against him. Yopaj must not be a Warlock fan, as he is constantly
for the toss back in base. Run, Xavier, run!
It's not going to happen. He tries to stun him up. He is raged, though. Yopaj coming in there with his Remnant, but he's just going to let Jackie take it all. Take all the glory for the Xavier's Tiny kill.
Tiny's dead, so they feel pretty good.
Yeah. They realize that they can't really be thrown too deep in the base with the 4 heroes that are alive on Polaris, but Tiny's about to come up. They take the tier 3. They are still hanging around, though, trying to get the most out of the exorcism. Tiny is TP'd in there. He stuns up Yopaj. Yopaj in response is going to get those Searing Chains off. The Swarm too, there's a lot of damage going out on Xavier's, and he's dead as soon as he's alive.
Oh my god, great presence of mind from Yopaj. He moved to the north side of those racks knowing that he probably wanted to TP there to get the catch.
Yeah.
God, what a player.
A little bit of a hidden TP in those trees, tried to...
It was just the tossbacks.
That's it. That's
I mean,
the only thing you have hope
just
for.
Then that needs to go much better. Losing this Roche was really bad.
I think it must have been insane.
All the wood's gone now.
Ooh, he's going to get hexed up and tossed in for Jackie. He's going to rage up. Doesn't really know which target he wants to go on, but it doesn't matter because Yopaj has jumped into the back line. The Warlock and the Tiny have fallen. Warlock by his back. He drops the goal, but he misses it on Yopaj. The stun doesn't connect. The one thing they had for team fight doesn't work. Marcy is going to dispose Slaughter in the meantime. Naturally though, great thunder coming out for that. They're going to find that kill on top of Tim's. We also see DP here hexed up. They're looking to do a lot on the side of Polaris now that Slaughter has fought back. It's not going to be in their favor though, as you see Slaughter off to the side, kind of getting picked off. They do get the toss back of DP into the fountain. She's shallow graved up. She's trying to TP out. No, she gets hexed. She does fall. It's just one of those things. There was a lot going on in the fight. A few buybacks on the side of Polaris, but they really couldn't do a lot. They couldn't get the targets that felt like mattered, especially missing that Warlock.
But nah, he just outplayed him. That's Jap Boy.
Yeah.
That's our idol. That's my idol!
That's my idol!
He's
Jackie
mine.
running in. Dazzle now with this shard is so good. The 2-second hex really playing in favor there to be able to bring down the Tiny. Yopaj is back here, full health. Oh, the Thunder off from TP on top of a lifestealer there. It doesn't matter though, the hex is there again from Scam. And so TP is going to fall. Lelouch trying the best he can. BKB'd up, running out there, but they are going to call GG. They realize that there is no way that they can win this game as Boom get the last few hits on that Ancient.
You still see Yopaj keeping up in CS, so he's not completely behind, but again, Lelouch has a much easier time clearing out that creep wave.
Oh, bot lane. Scam going to be first blooded here as Xavius able to take the kill on the Keeper of the Light. So a very nice start here for Polaris Esports down at the bot lane. And
if TMV can't keep him back, they don't really have stuns here on the side of Polaris as well, so they can't even play like aggressively with spin, and TMV has to be careful.
he does. They're going to move in. They'll secure the killers now. Natsumi, I don't think the spin's going to work in his favor. He does back himself out. And very luckily, Tims did not have mana for Shackles. Otherwise, yeah, Yopaj, he gets the haste rune, going to try and keep moving in as Lelouch is going to try to fight back, but Yopaj just standing on the staircase, having the high ground, is with the haste rune. He'll just keep going onto Xavius. They should eventually have the keeper. Is Lelouch going to show himself once again? Yopaj, he might go for a bit of a cheeky chase, but Lelouch trying to juke him out, and does kind of do so. We'll walk into the tree line, and that's going to be enough. Lelouch Shackles. The race is on for that 8-minute power rune. No astral step charges, though an Aether Remnant going to hold down the puck, but he does manage to pick up the rune. It's now called Embrace. Skem, a bit of danger here on the Wyvern. Yopaj going to get himself out as Skem will try to do the same, but eventually will drop. So Polaris not only able to get the illusion rune, but do find themselves a very nice kill there onto Skem.
What Natsumi wants to queue up yet.
Top lane, Natsumi, speaking of the Devil John, he has been caught out and does get taken down. FBZ able to set up with just the battery sword and cogs. Now the fight begins, but they've got the Serpent wants to drop as Yopaj. He's been targeted, hook shot, it's off the mark, but it may not matter. The Void Spirit still finding a way out somehow, but the Orb will follow him down. Nice Aether Remnant by Yopaj, he's out of there. Meanwhile, they've got the Marcy held down. The Force is going to keep trying to go for this fight against Tims and eventually does rebound out. It's FBZ. He'll try for a TP, but Lelouch able to pick up a double kill on the puck. So even though they miss out on the Void Spirit, they still do get away with another. In fact, Yopaj was actually in a spot of danger as Natsumi has a haste rune and tries to chase him down, but he's still going to be able to juke him out.
Have been successful. Witchblade already up. The damage is there.
Tims in danger. They'll drop the tombstone just in case they burst down Tims, though FBZ now going to try and force the fight with the curse out, but oh, it's on a creep. Bit of a misplay out from Skem. He's not happy about it. Still a nice hook shot into the cogs out, but Force, he's going to survive. The hills out from TMB, keeping him up as they'll take down the Clockwork onto Skem. They'll get the Wyvern, and now poor old Jackie. He's in the middle of all this. He'll run past the tier 2, but Force is going to follow him down as now the Omni will be committed. Polaris able to really clean up in the mid lane, and well, Boom Esports.
Guy.
I'll say it, John. He probably is an agent this game. Look at this. Under the Void Spirit they go. They should have him. Dream Coil's not going to last long enough. In fact, FBZ, he hook shot him, but he hits the Void. So Yopaj goes down, and now FBZ on the pos 3 clock. He's going to follow soon after, I think. Though a nice curse is out, at least finding the Marcy. It's FBZ going to keep trying to run. The Illuminate will not connect, but TMB is on the chase with a Soul Rip up very soon, but just can't find the angle for the clock. So they do move back into the tier 1 mid tower, and it's not to slow down too much here against this Battle Furiosa, as they might find FBZ. Coil is there onto the Clockwork, hold him down, silence him up. Jackie's going to try and come in and help out by killing off TMB and does find him. That'll be 1 for 1. That might just be enough though. Polaris, maybe still going.
No.
They found the puck. Lelouch. That's a massive pickoff for Boom. And Roshan, it's up.
Yep, they go in. They finally find the opportunity for that Roche drop. The ward's not going to take long to clear that out. Xavius can give some vision in, but without the puck jumping in there is pretty tough for Polaris. Going.
Orchid Solarbind is there on the Ursa. They've got a BKB available on Force. They're going to try and move in and scam. Once again, getting caught out straight off the bat. Is FBZ, he has his own Orchid up now. They got the Hex out. Onto the puck. Tombstone down as well. In fact, they'll find the Marcy, but she does have rebound. Force, he's going to keep trying to move in here with the sidekick and the unleash. Back in onto Yopaj, who actually goes in with the actual step, but is going to get punished. Not expecting the Orchid out from Xavius. He will go down. Idea for Polaris. Maybe just keep trying to buy more time.
Yeah, I mean, you could try to keep stalling out for Natsumi. I think the one issue of stalling out against the Ursa is the timing, although.
X out. Tim's not going to catch the puck, but he's got the Marcy. Lelouch, they're going to move in with a silence of his own onto that Shaman. He will get one. Now the curse out from Skemp to hold a couple down. Jackie's going to move in here along with FBZ, trying to get those kills going. They will find the keeper into the Marcy. While Lelouch, he's still chasing around, but doesn't really find anything himself.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And wears off. Bit of an awkward time now for Polaris. They have no idea. Or do they? They back off for a moment. TMB, though, going to get caught out, but he's just a pos 5 undying. He won't mind dying first. With that information, Polaris, they will back themselves out. Nobody else going to get caught here from the Dire end. So
Spotted out these wards. So there's also information here from Boom, although.
FBZ, he's been caught out. He'll get an Orchid off onto Lelouch, but he's going to cop the Illuminate into the Dispose. But here comes Jackie, and that's a very nice curse out from Scam. They get the Keeper. Force, he will rebound out in time. So they are going to smoke up as 3. Lelouch should be the target they really wanted the puck, but instead they might have to settle for Xavius, who does run right past the back. Oh, he just recalled! Natsumi's going to immediately spin out of there. But my god, that could have ended in a real disaster had they not been lucky. ZBZ in the meantime has been caught out on the clockwork, but is going to be able to hook shot right back in onto the puck. Lelouch going to be saved by the Aeon Disc for now, but the Aether Remnant going to lock him down. They'll even have an Orchid out. That'll be the puck's life gone. That'll also be Roshan's life gone to the side of Bo3 Esports.
That's a big set of kills, all off the back of that movement out.
Problem is he does have 2 lives and a BKB and the Enrager. They'll make the jump in though. 1 life is going to go down. A nice start for Polaris. The curse not really doing too much, but they do take down TMB. Now Tim's to go down, but Jackie is right in. Has he gone a bit too far though? It does seem like it. And they are going to be forced to back out of here as Polaris. They're the ones trying to punish. In fact, they even found Yopaj. In the tree line, he was underneath vision. He's going to drop in the Void Spirit. They won't find the Ursa. FBZ hookshot and away should be fine as well.
Both sides, and you don't want to jump into Boom. Boom doesn't want to jump into you. They can afford to kind of put the
hookshot. FBZ, he does block the way with the cogs out now as well, so the Jug's in big trouble. They'll get the Hex out. Natsumi needs some help, but the Shackles was there to lock him down. Very nice setup there by FBZ. So try to move in onto Force, but he'll rebound away. Instead, Yopaj will try for a chase onto Lelouch. We'll find Force instead. No Aether Remnant to come out, though. They do have the Silence, and now the Ethereal Blade. That kind of messes up Jackie.
Can constantly isolate Natsumi, who tries to act as bait like that. Things can go very, very awkward for Polaris fast.
He's right in. TMB's already gone here, John. Hook shot off the mark, though. Nice setup here by Force onto the clockwork, but FBZ, he'll pop his own BKB out as now Force. He'll get stunned up by the Abyssal of Jackie, but a nice rebound away is barely going to make it for now. Force is out, but they've lost Xavius and they've lost Natsumi. Good know they can just go all the way for the end. 4 towers under siege. Polaris, they're the ones who need to find a way to defend this. Hookshot is there. FBZ going to find Lelouch on the puck. He'll try to use it off, but the Aether Remnant going to hold him down. Lelouch's got no buyback either. So boom, they'll really just go for the jugular here. You've got 1 undying, and now you've got another Marcy, but they've called the GG. They've had enough. Bo3 Esports, they'll confidently take this one 2-0. Of course, Jonathan, they still don't look quite as clean as they once did on the side of Boom. I don't think we can lie about that, but